What's cracking, everybody? I was gonna make a video yesterday, but it was not a good day for me. My pain went away. I don't know if you've watched my other videos, but I just finished a 33-day water-only fast and started refeeding the other day. Yesterday I was gonna make a video, but I was in pain all day long with my feet. I didn't know. Because the day before, I didn't have any pain and I could actually do a little walking, and I shouldn't have. I should have kept resting my feet and my body. But I had watermelon on that first day of eating foods. The first day was just liquids, which unfortunately, if you watch the video, it was Gatorade, which was the most non-optimal choice that I wanted. But I feel better today. Yesterday was about 12 plus hours of just agony. I didn't know what exactly it was. I thought it was tendonitis because whenever I was really unhealthy and 500 pounds, I would get these bouts of inflammation in my ankles and my feet, and I always thought it was just tendonitis. But I've been doing a lot of researching, and I think it might be a case of some sort of arthritis. I don't know if it's rheumatoid arthritis or what, but if that's the case, maybe my eating healthy and my running kept all that at bay, and maybe this detox, created the toxicity environment because you are detoxing the entire time, and it actually showed up again. So hopefully I can keep it back at bay. If that's the case, I'm going to go get testing done, hopefully soon. See a rheumatologist and see what's going on, or see a doctor. But this is just an update on my refeeding, guys. So far, this is what I've eaten. First day, I had just, you watched the video, my last one, it was just a piece of watermelon about that big. After a day of just having about 20 ounces of Gatorade. And then a couple hours after that piece of watermelon that I watched, you guys watched me have, I had another piece of watermelon, just a little bit bigger, which was awesome, by the way. And then I pretty much ate watermelon for those 2 days, today and yesterday, and it was just a really small watermelon, so I ran out of watermelon yesterday afternoon, midday, and I'm not getting many calories in, and I've been kind of immobile. I couldn't even walk on really both feet, and I've been hobbling along, and it's just been awful, but I'm getting by. Really, really fine now. I can actually move. I actually just went to the store, and luckily they had one of those motorized things, and I used the crutches, and it was just an ordeal, but I did it, and I had to. But I was running out of things to eat, and I refuse to eat anything that is good for me. So I had a bag of apples in this refrigerator. So I didn't want to have apples just yet. I wanted to stick to just like watermelon and cantaloupe and papaya and high water content fruits. But I had an apple. My body did fine with it. It was amazing. It tasted like pure candy. And I had another apple a few hours later, and I kind of just had apples the rest of that evening after that watermelon was finished. And then when I was just in agony, which was this morning, all night, from I don't even know. I woke up about 2:30 today p.m. because I didn't get to sleep till about 5:30 a.m. because I was just in agony up until then, and I just kept soaking my feet. But a few hours before bed, I noticed there was someone in church had a cucumber in the refrigerator, so I know that there was about 2 grams of plant protein in that, and there's phytochemicals in a cucumber, and the water content, and the green stuff. The green veggies are going to have good stuff in them. So I figured that plant protein, the water, and just some extra stuff would be better for my body. So I had a whole cucumber. So it was high water content vegetable. And then I soaked my feet. And then I had some CBD oil, which is a pure CBD oil. And I don't take it regularly, but I did use it topically. And it seemed to help a whole bunch. the soaking, the cucumber, the CBD oil I used about every time I've soaked my feet. And I had my feet in a position, and I noticed that it was, I knew where the injury was. I knew that the inflammation was in the ankle, the joint that, you know, like my wrist would be, but it would be my ankle joint. And I had to keep my foot propped up. So if this is my foot, I had to keep it like that, or else it would hurt extremely bad. And I got into a position, and all these things allowed me to finally have relief, and I finally fell asleep. And then I woke up 3 hours later with no pain, and then I finally fell back asleep, and off and on, and I finally slept a good amount. So all that sleep and all those things helped tremendously, and I feel so much better now. I woke up, I had an apple, and then I got things ready. I soaked my feet again, put CBD oil on it again, and I had another couple of apples because I was about to head out and I needed some energy. I've really had hardly any calories these past 3 or 4 days. Just a few hundred calories each day. So this is so far all I had is watermelon, apples, a cucumber, and then apples again on the way up there. On the way back I had another apple, which I'm actually having another one right now. And then I had a piece of celery because of the sodium content. And all the sodium that I'm going to input in my body is going to come from organic substances, whole plants. So celery, greens, artichoke, all those have good sodium content. Seaweed. So I'm trying to get some of that in, to kind of get some things in, because I've been sweating. It's been pretty hot today. So, interesting fact, guys. You see this apple? I learned this off of a YouTube video, and it changed my life. So whenever you eat an apple, eat it from the bottom up. Alright? So if this is an apple, turn it upside down and start at the bottom. And then you have something to hold on to as the top, as the base. But then you can get down to the core and eat around it. And you get to eat the entire apple. It's a game changer for apples. By the way, this is a Honeycrisp apple, one of my favorite apples. I got this at the store in Pecos, Texas. I'm telling you guys, La Tienda, that grocery store, the produce manager needs to step up their game, because these are not what I'm used to. I'm used to Honeycrisp apples being like candy, and these things are not as sweet. Maybe just not as ripe as I want them to be, but anyways, guys, so here's the deal. Got my crutches over here. I hate that. But I'm doing better. And once I start getting all these nutrients in me, I'm going to be rocking. I hope to be back running very soon. So here's my haul, guys. High water content produce, greens, everything that is good for refeeding. So I got more watermelon. I have cantaloupe. I have a couple of them because they're really high in sodium, actually, which I'm going to enjoy. I got a pineapple. I got a whole thing of mangoes. They don't really have any ripe ones, so I got to wait for those to ripen. I got some more cucumbers. I got 6 ears of sweet corn. I'm going to wait probably a while to eat those. I'm going to eat more fruits until then. But guys, just peel it and eat it. Raw sweet corn is amazing. I hope this is some sweet stuff. I got some grapes. I got a couple papaya. They're not really fully, they're nice and not too soft, but they're going to ripen up a little bit more. I got a few pounds of oranges, some navel oranges. I got a bag of baby spinach. I got like 6 pounds of these Honeycrisp apples, and man, I wish they were better quality. The apples I had before were Gala apples, and they were super sweet, and they were actually like a month old in the fridge, which I brought them from Missouri. No, actually, I bought them like right when I got here to this church. But I got all these apples, but they're going to be whatever. And I got a lemon. I'm going to put some lemon in my water for a while. Maybe just buy more, but they're kind of expensive, so I'll probably find some, more elsewhere. I got a sweet pepper. I'm probably just going to munch on that sometime later in the week. I got a thing of celery. I got a whole bag of carrots, a thing of romaine lettuce. I got some mushrooms for some vitamin D. I got some grape tomatoes just for some lycopene. And I got a couple of avocados, just really small ones, just to have one. Maybe in a few days I'm going to try it, maybe another one a couple days later, just for some, just other nutrients. And it has good fiber, and it's not too much fats. But just in case my body is craving some dietary fats, just in a super small amount. And I probably won't have too much fats after that. Maybe in a few weeks or a month, I might have a palm full of walnuts or something for brain function boosting. And that's the key, guys. Just eat whole plants. You don't need processed anything. You don't need coconut oil. You don't need all this animal products that's going to make your body acidic and excess in animal proteins and raise IGF-1 levels. Just eat whole plants. And if you guys are like, oh, this is not going to be as good as normal food, this is the most normal food on the planet. This is what we're meant to eat, guys. We're not meant to eat processed flour made into pasta. We're not meant to eat junk. So that's the key to fasting. You can eat nothing but fruits and vegetables a week or two before your fast, and drink only water for a duration of time to get all these toxins out and use up dietary excess, use up body fat storage where toxins are stored. Break your fast very gradually with things like watermelon and cantaloupe and papaya and maybe pineapple. In super small amounts, increase them gradually, and then start incorporating more vegetables like cucumber, more fibrous foods like carrots, maybe add some celery, and then add greens. So I would like to have added stuff like apples, maybe a little while after, but I was out of necessity because it's all I had. And you kind of make do with what you do have, but don't make excuses for that. I couldn't walk and I had to drive 30 minutes to get all this, but for me, I think I'm doing pretty well. My body's taking it all very well. I'm taking it easy. I'm listening to my body. But I'm excited about all this. And I'm not going to overdo it on anything. I'm going to probably just have a few mushrooms when I eat, probably just a few at a time. And I'm not going to eat the whole bag of grapes, even though that I want to. It's about, controlling yourself and using nature to naturally satiate you. So whenever you blend these into a smoothie and all that, it's not going to satiate you like it's supposed to. You're going to overeat. You're over-consuming things. You're blending the long fibers that make digestion better, which it's not natural to blend your food, guys. You have teeth. Make smoothies in your mouth with your teeth. I had a cucumber, a part of it left over, so I had that with an apple. I don't even like cucumber, but cucumber and apple at the same time, guys, it's great. It's like a smoothie, but chew your food, okay? Chew your food, especially after a fast. You want to make sure you chew very well, because you don't want your insides breaking it down with your stomach digestive juices, your acids. You just want to make sure your enzymes are released when you chew, because that's important for digestion. So be mindful of all this stuff. Break your fast properly. Do your water fast properly. Treat your body properly. And I'm going to add something about water fasting. Whenever people are doing this extended water fasting just to lose some weight, guys, be careful. Because I just did an extended water fast for overall health and mental strengthening, and also to experience it and also to teach it. But guys, whenever you get deep into that cleaning, you are going to be releasing some deep stuff. Like this arthritis or this tendonitis or whatever is issues with my feet. It came out of my water fast. Years ago, I fasted for 14 days, and it brought kidney stones out of me. But that needed to come out. A doctor even said that it was good that I water fasted. It might not have came out if I didn't. So there's a fine line between losing weight and then being prepared to put up with some deep hurting or cleansing or detox at that risk. So if you want to lose weight, maybe do shorter fasts. Maybe do the intermittent fasting. But guys, you don't even have to fast to lose weight. Fast to cleanse the body. Eat foods like this that are calorically less dense and you'll lose weight. I mean, I'm eating plenty of food here and it's hardly any calories for most of it. So Just fill your stomach up, get those stretch receptors activated, your nutrient receptors activated, eat fibrous foods, eat high water content foods, stay hydrated. This is all the keys to weight loss and optimal health. Check the video out in the water fasting group. Again, that's water fasting, fasting in all caps if you haven't added yourself to that group. And there's a video on there by Doug Lyle called The Pleasure Trap. If not, check it on YouTube. It's an amazing video. It talks about how we all have this trap that we fall in, and the psychological and chemical reactions through human nature and all that. So guys, this is how I'm refeeding for this next week. And I probably could add a whole bunch to that, but I'm going to cut it short because it's already getting kind of long. I have some hot water on the stove. I have some ice cubes in the freezer. I'm going to soak my feet again just to keep it at bay. Hopefully that could be gone. My mouth's healing up fast because of fasting and eating proper. And stay hydrated. Think about your fasting properly. Do it gradually. Do everything gradually. Don't try to go from a toxic life to fasting, detox. You know, if you're at a bad health level, you know, just gradually, you know, detox with food, detox with water, and just gradually do everything, guys. You don't have to do it overnight. You don't have to lose weight overnight. I didn't want to lose my 300 pounds overnight because I knew it was impossible. I couldn't fast all the 300 pounds off because it's impossible. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's going to be more of a struggle. But guys, you don't have to worry about time. You don't have to worry about numbers. You don't have to worry about number of days. Just listen to your body. Do it gradually. Focus on optimal health. Love yourself. To treat yourself with stuff like this, because this stuff is going to make you high energy, high optimally functioning, happy. I'm telling you guys, this is the way to go. This is what nature intended, and that's why I became admin of a fasting group. That's why I teach fasting. That's why I eat healthy. That's why I want to show others how I do the same. And not only that, but it keeps me accountable too, because I'm telling you, I became 500 pounds because I had a food addiction problem. If you have excess body fat, maybe you have to admit you have a food addiction problem too. I think everyone does, if they have excess body weight. It's maybe we're addicted to processed foods or highly caloric dense foods like you know, fried foods and junk. So guys, eat good. I'll keep updating you guys on how I'm feeding, and hopefully teaching you all some cool stuff along the way, and hopefully I learn as well. So I'll see you later. Embrace the journey. Love y'all.